Aloha kako. This is Tūtū's Moʻolelo, Remembrance, Recollection, and Survivance. I'd like to start off this moʻolelo with a very short moʻoku auhau, starting with the makua of my tutukane, my kupuna kuakahi. My great-grandmother, Helen Poʻokapu Richards, later Ka'aihue, was born on the 22nd of October in 1905, and my great-grandfather, Albert Hui Dung, was born on the 20th of August in 1900. Grandpa Hui was born up Pu'ea, which is in Lii-Namuliwai, up what is now known as Old Government Road in Waianae. And because it is imperative that we understand our right to survivable names, I wanted to include my kupuna kualua. Indeed, it is the memory of my kupuna kualua, Lii-Namuliwai, that is recalled and remembered in my name. In an interview conducted Moʻolelo, Hawaii, she said, begin quote, "I have never left the islands. I have always lived at the place of my parents at Waianae," end quote. My great-great-grandfather, Alana Anana Dung, was born in China, where he later returned to his family he had there, taking one of my great-grandfather's brothers with him. My kupuna had 11 children. Here, I would like to tell the story of my Tūtū as a storier of his moʻolelo and as his moʻopuna wahine. My beloved Tūtū, how I miss you. You were born Archie Kino Vailua Dung on the Ili'aina of Pu'ea in our beautiful moku of Waianae in 1931. Your smile, moʻolelo, mele, and lessons are still vivid in my mind. The lingering smell of your cigarettes and scent of leather from your red Twinkie van can still be recalled when I close my eyes. Drives with you to hula shows and repeated verses as we dance without kahea are what bring me to both tears and laughter. In your younger years, you worked at Grandpa Husband's ranch just to see Tutuhine, Diana Rosa Lanili'i, who lived in Ma'ili at the time. In 1971, you retired from the U.S. Army after having served for 21 years, and later retired from the Waianae Post Office after 40 years. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we practice hula for you and Uncle Akamu, your brother, and our kumuhula. Every Sunday, you clean Tutuhine's yard at her salon, Diana's Hair Hale, which is right across the street from the Waianae Post Office. It is now the Polynesian market, where the vicious remnants of colonialism and intergenerational trauma experienced by our people are ever present. After you or Paul work, we often went to rest camp where you and other kupuna would drink, sing, play music, and dance under the bullshit tree at what is commonly referred to as rest camp or the Pilila'au Recreation Center, a place you and other elders recalled as Nene'u. At your hale in Makaha, it was a usual thing to see you sitting in the garage with your open Bud Light and unfinished cigarette resting in an ashtray made out of a metal coffee can, ukulele in hand and guitar in waiting. A stealthy trickster and skilled swimmer, the memory of you reenacting Jaws on your unsuspecting children, my mom, aunties, and uncles, brings me joy whenever it is recounted by Ohana. Some of the best memories are of you teaching mom how to play the auto harp, especially when she played the wrong key. It would drive Uncle Akamu crazy. Ooh, he never liked you scolding his niece. We were taught to observe, listen, commit to memory, and recall with accuracy all that was taught, both verbally and non-verbally. But non-verbal knowledge acquisition and production was the method of choice. We learned by watching and listening to all your beautiful stories and movements. You taught me compassion and humility, empathy and respect, to give even when I had nothing but my aloha. You humanized the dehumanized, drove around Waianae to deliver food to our home-free ohana and spoke with truth, meaning, and purpose. You are everything to me, the reason I exist and know my place in space. It is your memory that will forever live on through your descendants, a recollection of resilience and active presence through the stories you gifted and endeavored to survive. I can still hear you now. Eh, Tita, that's the name of the game.
Kaulan na o pokai, he nan mi ke i